Hi everyone, it's early in the morning in Zubiri and this is a beautiful spot, and from here I'll be walking today to Pamplona. At least I'll try to. I hope it's less hot than the heat wave we had in the previous days, and I will catch up on reporting once I'm there, because I'm a bit behind. These first 2 days were extremely tiring, and basically, when I found a place to sleep, I had no time nor energy to write anything or to work on my pictures. But in Pamplona, I'll stay 2 days, or 2 nights at least. So I have 1 day to do a bit of writing and telling you what I'm up to, what I'm actually doing here in Spain. And I'll catch up with you later. Bye.
This is the church of Santa Lucia. It's interesting because the building has 2 names in the Spanish catalogue. It's the parochial church of St. Lucy, but it's also the abbey of Esquirats, which is the village over there, and Ilerats, the village behind us that you've just come through. The Spanish listed as a 16th century building, but the artifacts that we are uncovering out the building now date to the 12th century. We recently uncovered a silver dinero, which was the first silver coin that we've recovered in the church. And it dates from the reign of Alfonso VIII. And Alfonso VIII was the king of Toledo between 1155 and 1214. And I work actually with a professor from the Maynooth University, actually, in Ireland, Dennis Casey. And he, with a friend of his from the Latvia School in London, and also somebody from Cambridge, have calculated that that coin couldn't have been lost in the building later than 1350.
Wow.
The building's listed as a 16th century church. It's not possible. And so the work that we're doing here, the artifacts in that we're uncovering now, tell us the building's probably a 12th century building, built as a fort and then converted to a church.
Wow. What do we see here on the floor? What is this?
This is very interesting. This floor used to be covered with cement. I've chiseled it all off. It took a bit of time. It's unusual because this is the Kabbalistic symbol for the tree of life. You can see it radiates towards the east.
Yeah.
It's very unusual to find a mystic Hebrew symbol on the porch of a Catholic church. The church is also unusual in that it's the only church on the Camino that we can find that has a doorway of stars. There are 26 stars around the door. And it's very interesting the way it was painted. The door was painted red, internal arch was pink. There was a band of blue with the stars painted in white, and then radiating blue around the door with the panels also painted in pink. And I'm told, we've had 6 art historians work here with us, that this is a representation of the sacred female. When we arrived here, the building was painted to look like stone. And I thought to myself, well, why would you paint a stone building to look like stone? They painted it to look like stone to hide this representation of the sacred female. And so it's painstaking work getting this off here, because you can't scrape it, otherwise you'll take everything that's beneath it. So I let it weather, and then every 6 months to a year I come with compressed air and I blow, and it takes off a little bit more. And by doing that, we've now revealed the pattern. And I sent samples of the paint to Cambridge actually for analysis, and it dates to the 16th century. Wow. So we're uncovering the church's original painted finish, which I'm very excited about.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
So I just arrived in Pamplona, a hot day, a long walk, something like, I don't know, 22, maybe 25 kilometers. And but I made it here. Going to look for my hotel now. This is the central square of Pamplona. Those of you that love Hemingway, I think right there is his favorite cafe. I'll probably tell more about that later. First I need a shower and a drink. Bye bye.